Hey y'all, Sean here with another video. Now in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to generate a vacant lead list in REIPro. So that's a vacant list in REIPro. I'm going to be showing you really fast how to generate that list. All right, so let's get right into it. So if you're on your laptop, go ahead and log into your account. Now that we're on the dashboard, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the lead generation. Now, the next thing you want to do is you want to go right here in the search box and add your market in there. So if you're going with a county in a particular market, add that county in there. You can add a city in there. You could add a zip code in there. But I always recommend going with counties because with counties, you can cover a much larger demographic. Now, if you're going to go with a city or a zip code, you want to make sure that you're going to hit that market hard. Meaning you're going to do a hard hit campaign in that market. You're going to run some text messaging campaigns, RVMs, direct mailing campaigns. You're going to do some cold callings and so forth. All right. So that's if you're going to go with, a certain unique niche, city or zip code. All right. So I'm going to add, a county in there. So let's go in Mobile County, Alabama. All right. So I'm going to click on that. It's going to take us to this filtering area. Now, do remember over here, these three lines, you could click on it and minimize the left side of the screen so you could create, a larger workspace. So here we have in the locations right here, we have Mobile County, Alabama. Now, do remember, you could add multiple counties in here. So let me add just to show you. If I want to go with Broward County, you could add Broward County in there and you could add, several more. Now, you can also do a mix of counties, cities, and zip codes if you choose to. And you have up to 22 locations you can add in there. All right, so I'm going to get Broward out of there. Now, with Mobile County, Alabama, we have 5,501 vacant leads. Now, I actually tried doing this video a few days ago, probably about 3 or 4 days ago. And I remember that we had the results came up as 5,557. No, I didn't finish the video because, something came up. I had something to do. Now, that's telling me that REIPro recently did an update in the system, and they usually do their updates pretty often. Now, this is also telling me that 56 vacant leads is either sold or now occupied. And this is good that REIPro does these updates within the system so often. So shout out to the crew over there at REIPro. Now we're gonna go down to our filters. We're gonna go straight to the common filters area. Now we're not gonna add anything in price and bathrooms and so forth. We're just gonna go with equity, potential equity. We're gonna add 60% or more in there. You can leave this blank. And we're gonna go over to property type. Now in property type, please do not mess with commercial because we're not wholesaling commercial buildings. All right, so in property type, we're gonna go in residential. We're gonna uncheck all of these selected boxes and we're gonna select duplex, multifamily, single family, and townhouse. Now, if you're in the Baltimore area or you're marketing in the Baltimore area, and I think San Francisco, those places has row houses. So if you know about row houses, they're in the Baltimore market. Now, if they're, row houses in different markets that you're marketing, make sure that you're adding row house in there. All right. So we're going to check on row house just for this example. I'm not 100% sure that row houses are in, San Francisco. However, if I'm right, hey, so be it. If I'm wrong, please feel free to correct me. All right. Now, as far as vacant land, if you're going to market to vacant land, you could add that in there. And if you're wholesaling mobile homes. Now, if you know how to wholesale a mobile home, go ahead and drop that in there. But for this video, we're just going to go with, multifamily, of course, duplex. We're going to get row house out there. We're going to go with single family townhouse, and we're going to get vacant land out there. So these are the 4 that you need in there. All right. Unless otherwise. Now we're going to go down here to our property attributes. Now in property attributes, we're not going to add any information in, bedrooms and property size, lot size, year built, and subdivision. We're going to go straight to the date last sold. Now, date last sold, remember the key words are anytime or within the last, those are keywords. So if you want to go with date last sold within the last 6 months or the last year, 2 years or so, or 3 years. You could do that if needed. I would not suggest that though. I would say go with a custom date range, and you can add your custom date range in there. That will give you a specific time frame on when the property was sold or the year of ownership. All right, so what I usually do is I usually go in here and add 1921 to 2011. I'm doing this video in October 2021, and from October 2021 back to 2011, that's 10 years or more of ownership. I actually changed that up. I want to go with 2 years or more of ownership. So I'm going to add 2019 in there since I'm in 2021. Now, the reason why I changed it is I've been coming across a lot of people who recently, within the past 2 years or more, inherited their properties. I met this lady not too long ago, and she actually inherited the property 3 years ago. Her father had passed away, and she's been sitting on the property. It's just vacant, high grass, weeds, growing on the property. And she says sometimes she'll go there. She find her way inside the property, and I think people relive memories, and that's the sentimental values that a lot of people have attached to these properties. All right, so I'm going to leave that in there. We're going to close that box out, and we're going to go down to the last and final filter, which is the owners. Now, remember, we're not going after company-owned properties nor owner-occupied. If it's owner-occupied, it's not vacant. All right, so we're going to go with individual. We're going to also go with non-owner, occupied in-state, non-owner occupied out-of-state. All right, and we're pretty much good with all the settings. Now, with results settings, I'm going to explain that. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to click apply changes, and this is going to change. This number is going to change. Now we're down to 772 leads. All right, always apply changes. You also want to, save your search. So I'm going to do testing 5555555, and I'm going to save that, and I'm going to show you where you can find that saved search. All right, now the next thing you want to do is you want to add these leads. You want to bounce these leads over into marketing, so you could go get that list and download that list. All right, so the first thing you want to do is you want to check off this master checkbox, and you're going to see that 100 leads out of 777 got selected. The reason being is there's only 100 being displayed per page. Now, how you change that and get all 772, go down here into results settings, and you're going to change that to 1000, and you gotta click apply changes. There we go. Now we're going to go back down, and we're going to check this master checkbox, and there you have it. We've selected 772 leads. All right, because there are 772 now being displayed all the way down on this page. Now, if you had 2,000, let's just say you had 2,000. Remember, you can only go as high as 1,000, per page. Now, if you had 2,000 or 3,000, what you want to do is you want to click this arrow right here that takes you to the next page, and check the master checkbox. You want to select that, then it's going to go up to 2,000. Then go over to the next page. You click this right here, and then you're going to check this right here, and then it's going to select all 3,000. So you got to do 1,000 per page at a time, from the next page to the next page. All right, and you'll be good. I really do not like that. I feel like once you check off the master checkbox, all the leads, it could be 5,000 or 10,000, should be selected. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, bounce this list over into marketing so we could download this list. All right. So the next step is in here. You want to, create a new campaign. So we're going to do testing 5555555, and we're going to add selected leads. We're going to click that. This box popped up, and there you have it. Marketing campaign successfully created. Now you're going to X that out. You could wait for it to disappear, and then this is going to pop up right here. And then you're going to, click on this right here. It's going to take you to the marketing, and there's our list right there. All right. So what you want to do next is you want to click download, and download it to your desktop, your laptop, and you want to clean that file up so you could get it prepared. If you're going to run a text messaging campaign, you're going to get it prepared for Smarter Contact or Text Magic. All right, so now here's a few things that you could do within the system, within the REIPro software. You can actually clean this list up by clicking List Made, and it's going to tidy your list up. So it's going to charge you $15 for 772. I don't usually do that, but I wouldn't deter anybody from using the system to clean their list up. So let's go back. Now, after cleaning up, you can skip trace it in the system also in REIPro. And just like that, you could run some, direct mailing campaigns to your list. So you could order postcards, print letters, run those direct mailing campaigns to that, vacant list, and you're good to go with that. As far as like, doing, running a text messaging campaign and other types of campaigns, you're gonna have to, download it and the list and clean it up, of course, and get it over to those, softwares that you need to run those campaigns through. All right, and that's pretty much it with this video. That's how you generate a vacant list in REIPro. All right, so see you in the next video. God bless. As usual, peace. I'm out.